Here we are. It's a Thursday, rumor has it, and it is the Martin Fowler Scrum. Sam and Thomas and Raoul are here. I did not get as much sleep as I would like, so apologies if I ramble. What has been happening? Yesterday, I don't even remember. I know I continue to do lots of transcription. Oh, it was the website on kickoff meeting. That's what we had yesterday. Yeah, that seemed to go pretty well. Things basically under control. Yeah, really loving Raoul's upgrade to Rails 4.2.6. Yeah, basically things seem to be under control there. Little bits of things happening this morning. Yeah, getting some new Spock sorted out for like someone at San Jose State University. Working out this deal with Mentiv, which sounds like a step in the right direction. Yeah, and then nothing particularly blocking me. We've got the local support meeting, the client meeting coming up in a couple of hours, and my plan is to spend the morning on local support. We're still having great input from Piotr and Marowen. I'm particularly impressed. Well, I mean, Piotr, he's just keeping on solid, working really well. And then interestingly, so Piotr and Marowen, they're not pairing. Hey Gigi, hey, hello. They're kind of working independently, but so now through Piotr's investigation into this kind of complex form issue that we have in local support, led to the discovery of this concept of like collection boxes, and now Marowen has built on top of that and like massively simplified how we do our category updates and things, which is something that I've had various students stuck on at different points over the course of the last couple of years. So I'm very impressed with their work, and yeah, I kind of need to get all organized this morning and make sure that we can present things consistently to the local support customer. On that note, like I may have mentioned to you before, there was lottery funding. So there's definitely some money starting to slot around. Whether like a consortium involving Harrow has suddenly got some lottery funding. Anyway, I'm going to try and work out how we can get some of that money. That's yeah, local support. Yeah, really the focus this morning, and then it's going to be more transcribing AV102, trying to get that. And the big thing that I must try and move towards is, God damn it, it's the pair programming. So Armando wants the pair programming materials available to his TAs because he wants to introduce compulsory pairing in his class when he runs it again, and we need to move towards trialing this the plan, which I know I've mentioned to both of you, is that when, as well as having pair programming required to a higher degree, particularly for this 1693 thing, the MOOC is now going to involve peer review of pair programming. So people submit their videos of their pairing, and then we have a rubric that other students use to say, were they actually doing real pairing and real, driver navigator rotation and so on. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and focus on that in the afternoon. That's me. Raoul, anything from you?
So after the kickoff meeting yesterday, I went on to finish the upgrade to Rails 4.2.6.
Yeah, wonderful.
And I fixed all the issues that I had with that, and I pushed that up.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I now removed the comment you mentioned on the review, and I think it's all ready to go now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've also went on and fixed that problem I had with the merging from develop to staging with those hanging.
Oh yeah.
Those hanging commits that were there. Yeah, it actually, when I tried to push them to staging yesterday, it created the merge conflict, so I had to resolve it locally and then push it back up to GitHub to fix that. But now it's all clear, and I think from now on I'm just gonna do the squashing from the PR to develop. And from develop, I'll just merge them as they go in.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like exactly the plan. Good show. Well, yeah, I'll just yeah, that looks solid. I'm going to merge that now. We'll get that there. Squash and merge. Okay, cool. We're on 4.2.6. Wonderful. Anything blocking you, Raoul? Anything else?
Not at the moment. I merge your fix on your small fix on the become partner button.
Yes.
So that's production. No, not yet. I need to push that to production.
Yeah, I thought I'd go through staging. Yeah, excellent. Thanks for that. Wonderful.
Right.
Great stuff.
That's all for me.
No worries. Thomas, how are things with you?
Not much to report on my side. You know, I'm just kicking it today. It's a bank holiday, so I'm
As
just
I was on Monday, indeed.
I just came in to check up on you guys if you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, basically, and
You
you
know,
should be on top of things. So you know.
we're moving in mysterious ways. That's the thing. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Just some feedback from my students. They were very happy about the stand-up. You know, I mean, the
Yesterday.
welcome that they get from you and from the rest of the community is wonderful.
Mm.
They feel just some feedback about the community as a whole. They feel
Mm.
that there's an overwhelming amount of projects.
Okay.
They feel that, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Sure.
So you might want to consider that in the future. This is not reliable data. We're just talking about a few people, but
Sure.
still, I can see that, you know, with this huge amount of projects and the way we present them, perhaps
Mm.
we need to find some way of sorting stuff out.
Yeah.
You know, have some we had this mock-up about featured projects
Yeah.
being played bigger and stuff. We kind of drifted away from that, but perhaps we should revisit that
Yeah.
so we can enhance the user experience and make it a little easier for people to sort through all this information. You know,
I agree.
but keen on working on different stuff as soon as they pick up some skills that, you know,
Yeah.
they feel they can contribute with. But I keep telling them, just, you know, join into the pair programming session
Mm.
if there are any, just to observe and see, basically.
Yeah.
But what I feel, you know, I've been watching the pair programming channel, monitoring that channel, and there isn't much going on apart from Met Plus at the moment, and that's usually late at night
Yeah.
because they're US based. Uh, and I know that you guys are doing some pair programming on website one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we lost a little bit of momentum on Project Unify. We try to pick that up now, but apart from that, there isn't much happening. I mean, we have a big inflow of members, but there seem like, you know, there isn't much pair programming going on at the moment.
No.
You know, so we
No.
have to think about how can we change that? How can we persuade people to do more stuff online and post more sessions in the Slack channel.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry about the noise. I will mute myself now.
No problem. No problem. Yeah. No. All very good points there. It's interesting. I mean, I'm kind of. It's funny. The way it's evolving on local support is we're having less pairing partly because of the way, I don't know, it's just funny that it always feels like we kind of have, there's people, I keep on thinking that it's this like critical mass thing. If there were slightly more people involved, then that would suddenly generate the pairing opportunities, and then that would, but I think there's also, people are they're just nervous about, the majority of people, I think, are just sort of nervous about imposing themselves on others. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, just to emphatically agree, I think we want to have a big look at the way in which people experience, the site as they come in and which projects they see and so on, and then also for the pairing thing. I mean, I think at the moment, I guess, who knows if it'll work, because the next big change will be as the MOOC starts up, and then we have pairing required, and there's going to be although actually it should be that should be shunted into the Gitter thing, so we'll see less of that hopefully in the in thing, although there'll be another activity. But yeah, a lot of the people coming in are the AV102 people, but we will be requiring the assignment next week is for the AV102 people to be pairing on stuff, so we should see an uptick in activity next week.
Yeah, I would say that one of the assignments that we should have for the AV102 people is to actually host a pair programming session.
Yes,
because
right.
that's so. If somebody, I mean, if they are quote unquote seniors, and we
Yeah.
gonna say that the juniors, the new members can join into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what we lack. I mean, to ask the TAs to join a pair programming session when there isn't any, that's, it's a problem, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So perhaps,
Totally.
it's just an idea. Tell them that host a pair programming session could be a good idea.
Yes. What was that? I was going to think of something else. Think of the rubric pairing. Yes. So, but yeah, hopefully once the MOOC, in my mind, once the AV102, I've got like another week and a half of like transcribing to sort of really try and fix up the end of the course. But then I'm hoping to switch my focus, we're running the pairing experiment, but then I want to be improving the, the projects presented, the documentation for the individual products, all this stuff, because what I'd like to do is try and see more of the people in AV102 going into the project track this time around. Then the TA track works great, and I think it's a good way of coordinating everybody. But yes, I would like to see. I'd like to drive more people into the project track, and I think then the whole let's say project onboarding comes under the spotlight. So yeah, good stuff. I think we're definitely pointing in the right direction. Those are all very good ideas.
Yeah. Also, since we've been spending quite some time now working on the events page, maybe we should push our focus next on the project page as well. I know we had some mock-ups on that on Pivotal Tracker. Maybe we should pull that back into Waffle and see if someone can work on them.
Yes, indeed. Although I think my temptation would be to approach the projects thing in the same way that we approach the events thing, is that rather than necessarily starting with a kind of complete redesign, is in the first instance trying to fix some of the small things. Like we've got like this funny thing on the projects page, like there's like one image which is only website one, and there's just I think absolutely we can certainly dust off those what they called other mock-ups of like different ways of doing it. But I'm kind of
sure.
I'm also keen to fix some of the little things to get my head into the space. Anyway, it's not.
So I hate to here, Sam, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I would say that fixing small things in a design that is flawed in itself would be a waste of resources. I would say that but I mean you guys are wrong, but instead of fixing small things in a design that we should question in itself, whether it should be there or not. I would say it's better to have a look at what would we like to the project page to look like first, and see if there is a need to rewrite everything or not, to make it first. Not necessarily do the rewrite to start with, but at least know whether where are we, and because when you start fixing things, and then after a while you say, so you spend resources on that, and then you say we need a that way, then it kind of feels that you kind of wasted some time or something. But I don't know. It's the way it looks like now is definitely not. It's not good anymore. I mean,
no.
So, and I understand. I mean, the website one image is just the fact that this project actually has an image and the display is too big. So that's a very easy fix. It's just just to change the way that the image is displayed, and or add images to the other projects. Because you have that. But that is not the problem. The problem is, from my point of view, that we have this huge list of projects. Most of them are not active anyway at the moment, and kind of confuses people. I would say.
Indeed, good stuff. Well, plenty for us to be thinking about going forward. Right. Well, I am going to have to get some caffeine into my. No, I have to reduce the amount of blood in my caffeine stream. Have a fantastic day at church, Thomas. You deserve a break. You've been working really hard. I'm really impressed with what you're doing with the Crafting Academy. Wishing every success going forward. They just let me know if there's more I can do to help there. We'll get to that blog thing, soon. Let's get that sorted out. Nice one. Okay, yeah, my brain is crashing and it needs caffeine. Guys, have a fantastic day and I'll catch up with you later. All right.
You too, Sam. Ciao.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.